Parshas Vayakhel. This shmuz is adapted from a shmuz of Meiriv Rebbe, Moran Hagoyin, Reb Henach Leibowitz, Zechet Tzadik Levracha. This is really the parsha of tzedakah. It says in the parsha, "Kechu meyitchem truma Hashem." Take an offering to Hashem. People should give their materials, zav, v'chesef, and acheshes, gold, silver, and brass, and other materials needed for the building of the Mishkan. The Rabbeinu Bechaya, at the beginning of Parshas Vayakhel, speaks about the concept of tzedakah. And he says the teva, the nature of the person, the Sahara within the person, chooses to speak lies. Vayakhel Pikudei A. He tries to influence us with his lies, the Sahara. And he says, don't give tzedakah because it's your own hard-earned money, and you give away tzedakah, you might get poor. That's what the Sahara tells us. Don't give tzedakah because you may get poor. The Rabbeinu Bechaya brings down psukim from Shlomo HaMelech in Mishlei that says that it's not true. We should give tzedakah, and tzedakah brings great benefits to us. Like Shlomo HaMelech says, tzedakah tatzil mimoves, giving tzedakah can save a person from death. And other psukim, and one more pasuk he brings down, that because of giving tzedakah, you will not lack anything. Noisein l'rosh ein machzer. If you give a poor person tzedakah, you're not going to lose anything on it. So that's the Rabbeinu Bechaya, bringing down psukim from Shlomo HaMelech. No harm will befall anybody that gives tzedakah. The Shulchan Aruch in Yeridea, Siman Reish Mem Zayin, tells us also the same thing. La'olam ein odam mani minat tzedakah. A person will never get poor because he gave tzedakah. V'loi dover ra, v'loi hezek. Nothing, no harm will befall him. No damage will come about because of his tzedakah. That's a halacha in Yeridea, Siman Reish Mem Zayin, halacha beis, sif beis. So we see from here that Shlomo HaMelech in Mishlei that the Rabbeinu Bechaya brings down, and the Shulchan Aruch, they all emphasize that giving tzedakah, no harm will befall the person. And the question is, for what reason do they all have to say that you won't lose anything by giving tzedakah? For what reason do they have to say that? And if a person will lose out by giving tzedakah, you have to give tzedakah anyway, because it's a mitzvah of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu commands you in the Torah, commands us all in the Torah, that it's a mitzvah saseh, it's a positive commandment to give tzedakah, and also it's a negative commandment. Don't lo sa'ametz es levavcha, that don't look away from giving tzedakah, and if you do look away, you're called all kind of names in the Shulchan Aruch, blial, ukeilu oived elilim. It's as if he's worshipping idols. So we have to give tzedakah. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says we have to give tzedakah. So why do they have to emphasize that no harm will befall us if we give tzedakah? And if harm will befall us, we got to do it anyway, because it's a mitzvah saseh and it's a mitzvah lo saseh. We have to do it. But perhaps here we see an incredible way how to fight against the Sahara. We have a tool here, a tool to help us give tzedakah, to help us give tzedakah with joy. Some people feel they give tzedakah, it's begrudgingly, but no. We see from here an incredible yesod of Musa, that the Shulchan Aruch and Shlomo HaMelech and the Shulchan Aruch and the Rabbeinu B'chai are all telling us no harm will befall us, to help us out, to help us give tzedakah in a more joyous manner. Lahaktin es hanisoyon. They want to reduce the test of giving tzedakah, which the Yetzer Hara tells us lies, and he says you're going to get poor, and you're going to get poor, and don't give. It's your own hard-earned money. Don't give it away. That's what the Yetzer Hara tells us, and we see from here that Shlomo HaMelech and the Rabbeinu B'chai and the Shulchan Aruch are all telling us no harm will befall us, to help us to reduce the test that the Yetzer Hara tests us. Don't give tzedakah because you're going to get poor. And they're trying to ease that pressure that the Yetzer Hara wants to lie and convince us that it's not good to give tzedakah. They're saying it is good, to help us to reduce the test of giving tzedakah, to reduce that test, to make it easier for us to give, to make us happy when we give. That we have to sometimes be lahaktin es hanisoyon. We gotta reduce the test. We gotta make it easier. We gotta make it smaller. Don't listen to the Yetzer Hara. In this instance here, it's possible that you just talk back to Yetzer Hara. Talk back to him and say, you're a liar. That's the lashon that Rabbeinu B'chai uses. He's medaber kizovim. He speaks lies. And we got to tell ourselves, the Yetzer Hara is telling us all kind of lies, and it's not true. And if we do that, we make the nisoyim, we make it easier to give. And we make it easier to give. We could give b'simcha, not begrudgingly, because we know that no harm will befall us. And this is a way how to fight the Yetzer Hara in this instance regarding giving tzedakah. The trick is lahaktin es hanisoyon, to make the test of giving tzedakah, reduce it, to make it smaller, to make it easier, and that thereby we can give tzedakah with joy and happiness, because we know that the Yetzer Hara is lying, and we know the truth. The truth is that it's going to only help us, and it will not hurt us. We should be zeichet to give tzedakah properly, not begrudgingly, with simcha, because it's a mitzvah of Hashem, and we have to know this fact that no harm in any manner, form, or shape will befall us, will hurt us in any way by giving tzedakah. We should be zeichet to give tzedakah properly. Amen v'amen.